Hey everyone, it's Tiff Tiff back again. Today's gonna be I don't know. It's gonna be a relaxing yet. Oh my gosh, my face is breaking out. I was doing so good with not eating junk food or not eating much of it, and I just went on this rant, and my skin is coming back. Well, these bumps are coming back. I'm trying to clear it out along with these dark spots. But thank you again for coming back to look at my videos. If you haven't already, please subscribe, hit that post notification bell, so when I do upload a video, you will see that I uploaded a video and you'll be one of the first to watch it. So today is a rainy day. Well, it's gonna be like rain and snow, so like a sleet. I am in Connecticut, so I am in a New England area. So yeah, I'm just leaving what is this? And along comes the crazy, I don't like to use the word stupid, but stupidest drivers that don't know how to drive, and not even the snow and the sleet or the rain. So I'm actually on my way to get my mother, well, just to see how she's doing. She did have surgery on Thursday. She's supposed to get out yesterday, but they wanted her to like perk up a little bit, like accumulate some more energy, because she was super drowsy, and like she slept literally like the whole time I was there. So the guy from the care team did come to the room on yesterday, saying because she's had the surgery on Thursday, they said she had to stay overnight, and Friday she would come home. But when Friday came, they said they just want to keep her for an extra day. The surgery went well, thank God, thank you Jesus for that. So I'm actually on my way to see like exactly what's going on, if she's gonna come home today. Usually the discharge is like around 11 o'clock, and you'll usually hear something by then, but I haven't heard any like updates. So I'm actually on my way to see how she's doing. I've been calling, she's probably asleep still, and this weather is not helping. But yeah, I'm just going to the hospital. I did some cleaning this morning. I gotta still do some laundry, wash the sheets, the covers, wash some clothes, the towels and everything. So while I'm doing that, when I get back home, I'm like in a Christmas movie feel, so I'm probably gonna take my nieces. I already got some hot chocolate from the dollar store, $1. So we're just gonna have some hot chocolate. I wanted to get some cookies, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I was gonna go to Walmart to get some, but the parking lot is packed already, and I'm not around for people acting crazy over Christmas. It's just a whole gift giving idea, like acting crazy just to get gifts, and I'm not around for it. There's more than life than that. So yeah, like I said, I'm on my way to see how my mother's doing. The hospital is maybe like 15 minutes away from my house. It's not that bad, but I know it'll probably, now looking at the cars on the street, it probably take me a little longer to get there, because everybody's out trying to finish this last minute Christmas shopping. But other than that, this week my body feels great, and I say that because the only day I really worked was the Wednesday that I went into work, because I took the day off Thursday and Friday because my mother had her surgery, and like she was supposed to come back home yesterday, and I was gonna be the person to pick her up. And then Monday and Tuesday, I wanted to get tested again, even though I know I didn't have COVID. It's like somebody I was around had like the symptoms for it, and thank God they don't have it as well. So I stayed out of work Monday and Tuesday just to be safe. So it feels great. Like I'm all for like working. I don't mind working. It's just you giving your all to a company like that's gonna be or willing to replace you in a minute. Like, you put your blood, sweat, and tears into a company. I don't want to say it's not really doing much for you, but you working for yourself or you living life for yourself, it'll be a lot more rewarding than working for like a corporation or even like giving your all to a corporation. Like, now that I'm older now, I feel like there's more to live. There's more in life than that. Why would you that's one thing I cannot stand. When people just put their turning signal when they're in that spot instead of like miles before. Why? Like, I just don't understand. I'm sorry, yeah, I was doing so good in my road rage, but I cannot understand it. First, it's dangerous. Second, it's just stupid. Like, and it's a busy street. But I'm just like, right now in life, like I'm all for like trying to find something per diem or part-time, something that's not really gonna take my full week, because I love my job, but at the end of the day, I'm tired and I don't want to do anything else. And that's like the problem. Like, you doing all this shit, getting tired at the end of the day. Say you have like dreams or other stuff you do, like you started, well, I'm just saying, man, I can't speak for everyone. You start to procrastinate because you're like, dang, I'm tired. I'll do it the next day, but the next day come. You working at the end of that shift, you tired again. So I'm just saying that to say put more into yourself. Yeah. I'm thinking about it now. Like, I love my job, but I love my life more. And then you seriously just have one life to live. Seriously. See, here we go again. You just now putting your signal on. I just don't get it. I don't. But how's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's great. Whatever state you're in, whatever country you're in, I hope all is well. And I hope I'm not getting the cold. But I'm starting to feel stuffy, like that postnasal drip. My ears are itching, my throat's itching. My nose is like inside of it's burning. It's probably because I had a fan in my face for like 2 days while I was asleep. Even though that junk felt good, I'm starting to feel that aftermath of it. But I should be drinking tea, but I'm drinking this. I'm not sponsoring Starbucks at all, but I freaking love their caramel brulee. I do like it's still sweet, but it's not as sweet as the caramel. So it gives you like that nice balance between like the coffee and I'm sorry saying coffee because I say it so hard and it's crazy. Like, New York is maybe like, depending on the part you go to, it could be like from an hour to 3 hours away. And I'm saying 3 hours, like if you're upstate New York, that's a bit of a travel. But like, say like Harlem, 125th Street, Times Square, it's not that far from us at all. Maybe the most it is like an hour and a half. That's the train. No, maybe like even drive, it's not really that bad depending on the time you go, because traffic could be crazy. But yeah, as I got older, like saying like talk or coffee, like I say it so hard now, and I don't remember me ever saying it like that as I was younger, but I don't know. But yeah, the Starbucks coffee is really good, so y'all should definitely check out the caramel brulee. It's good. I like it a lot better hot than cold. Yeah, I just like it, but I should be drinking tea. I should, because the way my throat set up and the way my throat feel, milk is only gonna produce more phlegm, like more cold in your throat. But hey, I love talking to y'all. Whether it's talk about everything, whether it's talk about nothing, I just like talking to y'all. I honestly do. Let me switch lanes So I could go like the back way. So I have to go through as much lights. Oh, excuse me. Better out than in, they always say. But today, it's not as bad. I really was going to do Grubhub orders, and today would have been a perfect day for it. But I just had other stuff to do. I really did. Although I need the money badly. Hopefully we get paid early because it's Christmas. Which I still didn't. That's crazy. My plan was like, I'm going to start Christmas shopping early. Y'all, what day it is? It's what? The night? No, it's today what is today? No, today is the night. The 18th? Yeah, the 18th. Yes, the 18th, because next Saturday is Christmas. Yep, it's the 18th. You think I started Christmas shopping? I ain't start yet. I don't know what I was thinking. I know what this past check I had, like, that was like the bill money. Well, every check is the bill money, but that was like the majority. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have been Klarna after paying it up. But I know with my mother, I'm going to give her money. With my nieces, I told both of them, the 15 and the 6-year-old, we just going to go to Five Below. Y'all pick about, y'all let me know, it's about $30. So counting everything in there, well, the majority is $5.55. You got to count that tax. I can get like 3 things and call it a day. They was like, bet. I'm like, bet. Say less. Shoot. My sister, I'm not sure what I'm going to get her. She said it don't matter, but I don't know. She's still kind of picky. My niece, the oldest one, which lives in Virginia now, she's 20. How old is her? She's 20. Yeah, she's 23. Ooh, she's going to be 24 next. No. Oh, yeah, she just turned 23 in November. Dang, I feel old. I was 14 when she was born. And she's going to be 24 this next year. That's crazy. Oh, my God. That is crazy. Oh, my gosh. I feel old. Yeah, but I got her comforter set because she got a new apartment along with her roommate. So I told her that was her Christmas gift. So she's all set. My mom's going to be out for a while. So I'm going to give her some money. Give her what I can. Yeah, that's why. And my cousin, I don't know what to get her. I do, but I don't know at the same time. But if I was really, really thinking, like, I don't want to bring any debt into the new year, but the new year is literally 2 weeks away. But all things are possible, especially with God, so we shall see. Like, I want to at least have, like, at least 2 of my credit cards paid off. Because by the end of next year, I want to be, like, almost debt-free. Credit score going higher. The pay rate's going higher. The degrees going higher. Because I just might go back the spring semester or the summer semester. And me crazy. I'm like, I done set everything up, like payment-wise, because I set up a payment plan. I'm like, I'm just going to pay this, even though I don't really have it. I want to start spring semester. And, I'm like, I'm doing all this. I'm looking at classes I should, like, talk to my advisor on what classes I should take. She gave me, like, a few recommendations. And I'm like, wait, I ain't do my FAFSA. And I'm like, shoot, I didn't have time to do it. Like, it would, if I would have started it at that time, I noticed, it would have been for the following. It wouldn't have taken effect to this semester. Then the crazy thing is, so I let that go. And I'm like, shoot. Then, thank God for the memories and Snapchat. I did it when I did my FAFSA, which I didn't think I did, for the 2021-2022, which it would have covered this spring semester. The memories came on my Snapchat, and I'm looking, I'm like, shoot, I did do it. And the reason I took the picture, because you know how you need the code, or just, I like to just have proof that I did, like verification. I'm like, shoot, I could have paid at what I had to pay and picked my classes. I would have been good. Like, I'm able to still do it, but there's like a late registration fee, which is like $100, which I will have. But I'm like, dang. We shall see, because work be tiring, especially with especially with my provider. Like, he is like, he lit. And when I say lit, like, he busy. Like, we got a new, can I go this way? Yeah, this is yours. A new nurse manager, and we were talking, like, chopping it up. And she was like, so, how many patients does he have? I said, mostly 28. She's like, 28, because not a lot of providers have a lot. And you gotta think about, it's an 8-hour day. And each patient you gotta see for about, depending on the specialty, you gotta see.
Please press the button and take the parking ticket. Please take the parking ticket. Please enter following the guidance.
Sorry guys, I had to get this ticket. I'm in a parking lot. Which I had like 15 minutes because visiting hours is at 11. It's 10:45 now. What I was about to say. I forgot what I was talking about. I honestly forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, cause oh yeah, that's what with the patients. Yeah, he's like super lit. He's busy. I was talking to my boss. She seems really nice. He's like, so how many patients you seen him like have the most? And I'm like up to 28, between like 22 and 28. And you may think like, oh, that's not a lot. But you gotta think this is an 8-hour day. You have like, say you have like 28 patients, 14 in the morning, at night, and not at night, in the afternoon. So you're thinking, take this, you start at 8:30, from 8:30 to 11:30, that's 3 hours. You got to see 14 patients. Each patient should have at least 20 minutes on each, but with his it's 15 minutes. Can I go right now? I'm gonna go right here. Shoot. I'll go right here. Sorry, I'm trying to park. This thing is on the gangster lane. Each patient should have between 20 and a half an hour. Well, with a new patient, it could be at least 20 minutes. But a lot of times it's not, depending on the schedule. So you're thinking like, you know, at the doctor's office, you find anything. Oh, what's wrong? Which is, I don't want to bring this up, which is funny though, because if you're a medical assistant, especially in specialties, you should know. Because I work for a podiatrist, which is like foot and ankle doctor, which I actually love, and it's big ups to the provider because he's cool, yeah, as well as the team. So the first thing, so this is like a slash the craziest things you heard, while asking like questions while you doing, because you know, as a medical assistant, you're the first person there see the patient see. So you bring them to the room. What's the reason for your visit? Like, we're a podiatry, so we don't do vitals. So you basically ask, what's your reason for your visit? And 9 times out of 10, the reason for the visit is going to take the longest in the room. So you say the reason for the visit. We have a lot of diabetic patients, so we have to ask, is a required question we have to ask, do they smoke cigarettes? Because that has a lot to conflict with diabetes. So first question, what's the reason for your visit? Second, do you smoke cigarettes? Third, do you have any allergies? And fourth, what's your preferred pharmacy? So this is just for us in the podiatry field. I'm not gonna say podiatry field, just with my job. I can't speak for everybody else. You'll hear, all right, hi, miss. I'm Tiffany. I'll be such and such. I'll say the doctor name. I'm like, I'm Tiffany. I'm Dr. Such and Such, medical assistant. I'm just gonna ask you a few questions before he comes in the room, okay? Okay, so have you, and always, before we even get to like the, what are you here for? I ask, also, have you been with Dr. Such and Such before? Yeah, I've been. Or they be like, oh no, I haven't. Or yes, I've been, but it's been a while. It's been about 2 or 3 years or whatever. I'm like, okay. So we get that out of the way. Oh, what's your reason for your visit? Or they told me I had an appointment. Or my feet. Or my ankle. I know he's a foot and ankle doctor. I know it's going to be your foot or your ankle. You have to tell me exactly what's going on. Or what's the reason for your visit? Or it should be in my chart. Ma'am or sir, there could be, from the time, especially he's booked. So if you're booking it or you get an appointment and let's say September, you probably won't see him until like the middle of October, November, because he's just that booked. So in between that time, things could have changed. So that's why I have to ask, what's the reason for your visit? Oh, it should be in my chart. Yes, but I have to ask these questions. So they be like, oh, such and such. Or you ask, what's the reason for your visit? Oh, I'm having pain in my back. Oh my gosh, my head hurt, my neck, or my leg, my knee. I'm saying, I'm sorry, this is a podiatry office. He deals with foot and ankle. He's like, yeah, my leg and my knee. Ma'am or sir, I said, then you gotta like gear them off until it talk about like other body parts. He's like, oh, are you diabetic? And they be like, oh yes. I'm like, oh, you haven't. So once you ask, are you diabetic, you gotta go into, because especially the reason for the visit, are you diabetic? Yes. You know for sure you're always gonna ask, do you smoke cigarettes? Because that's the next step. But even before you get to that next step, oh, your reason for being here, are you diabetic? So you're like, oh, diabetic exam or diabetic foot evaluation. And when you comment like exactly what they're here for. Or you're like, oh, do you have any numbness, pain, tingling in your foot, toes, ankles? And that's how you kind of like gear them towards exactly what's going on, why they're here. They're like, oh yeah. But once you get through that, it's like a breeze. Like, I'm in and out of that room like that. The only time I'm in there a little longer if like the patient is talking and I'm trying to like veer towards the room. Towards the door. I'm not trying to be rude, but it's like we have other patients and you still have like time to tell the doctor once he come in the room, but I have to get out. And we'll be in there a little longer if we have like, because we have a lot of people that come there that English isn't their first language or isn't their language at all, or they don't speak it at all. So which I love, they have the option of calling the translator, which I like to have the translator on the phone when they walk in the room. Sometimes the patients, because they'll be right on their chart when you pull it up, needs interpreter, and they'll tell you what language. So I'll try to have them on the phone, but sometimes I'll still ask, but all the time I'll ask, do you need an interpreter? If they say yes, I'll like, all right, so I have somebody on the phone. If they say no, I'll just hang up, or I'll just tell the interpreter, I'm sorry, we don't need you. But my job, sorry, you can tell I like my job because I just veered right off the subject of the video. But yeah, shout out to the medical assistants out there. If you're in a specialty or internal medicine, whatever you're in, shout out to you, because I know it's a majority about the doctors, but these medical assistants do a lot. Sometimes, the majority of the time, the pay don't match up with what they do. So shout out to you guys. I have about 7 minutes before I could go into the hospital, but I love talking to you guys. I really do. I really do. But about school, I'll let y'all know if I push through, because I have until January 9th to register. And I know I got one check coming. When is it? Yeah, so I should have another check right before the deadline. So I might be able to do that. I just might. So guys, let me know if you want me to do spring semester, summer semester. Just let me know. Cause I also pray to God that pulls through. Instead of doing like Monday through Friday, I want to do like Monday through Thursday. And my boss, well, the old boss was like, we can do like 4 10-hour shifts, which isn't a problem anyway, because most likely I'll do that anyway. Because I just like to have all my stuff, like, or the majority of my stuff done before I leave work. And I end up leaving like almost that time anyway. So if it's from like 8 to 6, I really don't mind it. I'm gonna be super tired, but I might be the only one left in the office, the last one to leave, but I don't mind it. I honestly don't. I love my job. I really do. I wish it was like more training on certain items, but at the same time, I need to speak up. So if you're at a job, definitely speak up. If you feel like nobody's listening to you, you go honestly pray, see what God wants you to do, and veer off into a different adventure, a different course, or a different choice, or whatever, what have you. Because you just don't want to be somewhere where you're constantly like telling them how you feel and nothing's getting done about it. You want to feel valued. You want to feel included. You want to feel like you matter. You know, a lot of jobs out here, they don't make you feel that way, because you're just like, you're a working product. You honestly are. But you guys, I got a few minutes. I'm gonna end this video because I want to always keep hope alive and have my inspiration at the end. But thank you guys for listening to me once again. Your work is going well. I also started, oh my gosh, a budget book. I love this thing. Let me see. I know I gotta refill this out because I done dip into it just to keep account on how much is in here. But we have like savings, we have debt, we have household. You can't barely see it because we're in the car, but we have different stuff like food, vacation. Where'd that paper go? Oh, here it go. Which I love, just to keep yourself budgeting, like on certain items, certain stuff like savings, which I need. I could do a lot better, but I'm doing a whole lot better than what I used to do, because I used to save some and I'm like, oh, I like this, even though it's more I could do. It's always something that's gonna pop up, and I'm the one, I'm like, oh, I got it, so let me dip into it. But something like my friend Anisha said, something always in my cousin Brick, something always gonna pop up. You just gotta persevere and just stick it out. Like, even though you know you have it, just duke it out, because it's like the end result is gonna be great, especially with savings. Like, so I'm grateful for this. I'm probably gonna let this get to a certain amount and get to another book and just allow it to build that way. But yeah, guys, I love that budget book, and I'm so glad I have it. I actually got it through Amazon, and they were quick too. I think I ordered it. It seemed like I ordered it one day and it came the next day. Not to be playing y'all, but for real, it seemed like that. But because it seemed like I did it like a Monday night, by like Wednesday morning I had it. So I'm like, shoot, that was awesome. But yeah, stay hopeful. Please take care of yourself. Nobody could take care of you more than you can do yourself. Always respect yourself, respect others. If you bring joy or hope into somebody's day, definitely do that by saying hi, a smile, a COVID hug, a kind word. Just please keep hope alive. And again, subscribe. I know I'm still kind of new, but please subscribe to my channel. Put the notification bells. Please, please, please. And thank you so much. And you. Goodbye and God bless. Peace.